Hey everybody, it's been quite a while, but got a bit more time up my hands now, so I thought we'll get some videos going again. So, first things first, I'm doing a print of an F100 body. It's a 73 model, round headlight. Noticed I had a few settings wrong when I did the first print, but the biggest problem was the motherboard on my printer died. So this is the Ender 3 Pro. I've updated it with the big TreeTech board. It's the TFT 3.5 version 3 screen, which is colour touchscreen, and the SKR Mini E3 version 2 main board. This is at 60 millimeters a second. You can barely hear the stepper motors. It's unbelievable what a change that board has made. So if you've got an Ender 3 and you're looking to upgrade and make it a bit quieter, I'd highly recommend that board. I'll put some links up in the description. But stay tuned guys, there's going to be a big video, just an overall update on everything that's happening. Alrighty, so as I said, it's been a long time between drinks everybody. So I apologise for the big break between selling the house and getting things ready. We're still here, move house in a couple of months, but I've been slowly working away at some projects. So, one that wasn't even on the drawing board before the last video is this little baby. Now, I'm pretty happy with this paint job. I reckon it's come up pretty good. I'll get out of the sun. A lot of metal flake in it. And what's even better is I did not even care how this body turned out. It was going to be the basher body, and it's turned out to be one of the best looking ones I've ever done. Always the way. Now, whoops. So, I don't know if you can see, but those back tyres are pretty wide, eh? If you haven't picked up already, it's a 12th scale pan car, which just so happens to be the same wheelbase as a 10th scale on-road touring car. So, when I was a kid playing around in this hobby, I remember going to a Velodrome once and racing my Mugen Seiki MTX2 Pro Spec with a Nova Rossi JP Black motor, and absolutely riding it off because I was like 10 years old. But before I did that, clocked a nice speed of about 120 kilometers an hour. That was on a race setup, it wasn't a speed run setup. And when I went, brushless motors were not even existent in the hobby. So we've been told that a RC car club has actually started planning, once COVID is finally done and we can hold some events. We've been told that they're going to organise another event down there. That's at Coburg Velodrome in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. And I am looking forward to it. So as soon as I heard that, I thought, you know what, I've got a chassis that I can use for this. Just going to put that body down and watch it fly away in the wind. So far what I've done, I got rid of the ball diff axle. I've taken this straight axle off the drag car that I've got. So it's a locked diff. Don't know if that's what I want on a Velodrome, but it should help. Instead of just turning that inside tyre once it's unloaded, my thought was that it's a locked diff is going to just get the power down. This is an old RC12 R5. I don't even think it's a 5.1. I got this in a lot of cars that I bought off a guy that was clearing out some stuff. And It's a 13.5 R1 motor, geared with a 36 pinion 66 spur. It's going to run on 2S, hopefully, without burning it. Open for suggestions on a speed controller. Not sure what to run there. Something that can take the heat. But yeah, we run anti-clockwise on these velodromes, so I'm going to want to stiffen up the right hand side, get a bit more ride height under it. It's pretty low to the ground. So I'll be running with this sort of setup. I'll get some new wheels and tyres for it. But this has had a 4-bolt hub conversion. And I've got some drag foams that I could probably put on there. To get a bit more rolling diameter and get a bit more speed, but I don't think it'll handle too well. So that is one of the new updates. So I'll take you over to one of the other projects now and see how that looks. Alrighty, and we're back. So this was only a concept at the last video, but here it is. My little 10th scale, or 9th scale, I guess, in realistic terms, hot rod. So, I've got some colour on there, which I'm not overly happy about. I think this is going to undergo another colour change before I call it complete. But that's something that can be done later on. No rushing, not rushing for that. But we've got the 4-stroke Toyan motor on there, single cylinder. And stay tuned, because I've got something awesome in the works coming out in a couple of months as well, relating to Toyan. But motor's mounted on there now. We've got a gearbox in there as well. We're going to just brighten it up a bit. There we go. So it's a forward, reverse, neutral gearbox. Seems to work pretty well. It's belt driven. So that's all mounted up. Just pop the roof off. There we go. Pop the roof under there. It's a bit of a windy day, so I've got to hide all the wiring. It is quite messy. But you can see you got the gear selector here for the gearbox. So that's a pretty cool setup. But yeah, that wiring is messy. You just got to work out how to hide it all. This is set up for unleaded gasoline for the American viewers. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like that. I think I might go to a methanol setup on the nitro fuel, just because it's a lot easier, a lot neater. But we'll see how that pans out. So I've got the battery there. That's the crank battery. I've got to fit another battery for the ignition system, so you can see it gets pretty messy. It's on one of the Chinese special axial clone chassis. I've tried to get it as low as possible, so 3D printed a new bed mount. Cut the rails short, so if I really want, I could drop it down a little bit more there, and should look a little bit lower, but I can't really get that front end much lower, because you can see there the diff's pretty much going to bottom out. I'm not going to run the front diff, I'm just going to run it rear wheel drive for now. The gearbox does have the output for it, but it's just going to get too messy again. So I've got the exhaust manifold off at the moment. Just trying to custom make something with some tubing I've got, and trying to run a nice single aluminium pipe and just dump it here at the back, straight out, no muffler. But this is the project. this was the project for the last couple of months. I haven't run the motor in quite a while. I don't know if it'll start actually. I haven't got a fuel tank plumbed in, but maybe in a video soon we'll get it running and see if this gearbox does what it should do. But yeah guys, I'll run over the roof. That is where we're running at the moment. So I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I think it's turned out quite well. Let me know what you think in the comments. And hopefully have some action videos coming up soon. Stay tuned.